happening, guys? My name is Jamie and welcome to another episode of Review Nation. I hope you've all had a wonderful weekend today, guys. We are reviewing AMON AMARTH Twilight of the Thunder God. That's right, guys. What an amazing album this album is. You know what? This album was released back in 2008. It is 11 years old, close to 11 years old, which is absolutely insane. AMON AMARTH's AMON AMARTH's Twilight of the Thunder God was definitely an album that was really interesting, exciting, and quite heavy. AMON AMARTH are definitely a Viking metal band that conveys emotion, including the melodic guitars you get throughout an AMON AMARTH song, but also Johan Hegg's aggressive vocals. Absolutely just a fantastic overall combination of instrumentals along with Hegg's incredible voice. Twilight of the Thunder God is such an amazing album in my opinion, and here on Review Nation we're gonna break down Twilight of the Thunder God and what I thought about the album. I have listened to this album countless times and I thought, you know what, it's time for a review on Review Nation. The band members for Twilight of the Thunder God were Johan Hegg, who does vocals, Olavi Mikkonen, who does lead guitar, Johan Zuderberg, rhythm guitar, Ted Lundstrom, bass, and Fredrik Andersson, drums. Now, Fredrik's no longer with us. We got another guy who did Berserker, and that's an amazing fucking album as well, and that's the latest album. But Twilight of the Thunder God is very different to a normal AMON AMARTH album. Although it's not my favorite album from AMON AMARTH, definitely probably my second favorite. With Odin on Our Side is definitely my favorite album. That is such a heavy and intense album, and Johan's vocals are just absolutely incredible. So guys, today we are checking out AMON AMARTH Twilight of the Thunder God. And first of all, shout out to my lovely patrons on Patreon. If you can become a journal on the Horsley Legion, all you have to do is click the link below in the description to access my Patreon page. Okay guys, so we'll break down. So there are 10 tracks on this album. Twilight of the Thunder God is the first one. Free Will Sacrifice, Guardians of Asgard, Where Is Your God, Variags of Mikkelagard, Tattered Banners and Bloody Flags, No Fear for the Setting Sunday, Hero, Live for the Kill, Embrace the Endless Oceans. 10 amazing tracks with not one weak song, to be honest. But of course, you have to put on your critic hat and try to dissect this album. Listening to the album in full, it's an absolute amazing adventure, really talking about battles. So first is Twilight of the Thunder God, an absolutely amazing song. The song tells a story of the mythical battle between Thor, the god of thunder, and the Midgard serpent. And what an amazing chorus we'll get. Thor, Odin's son, protector of mankind, right to meet your fate, your destiny awaits. Hegg's vocals are absolutely incredible. Loving the melodic guitar you're getting throughout this song, but we also get a guitar solo by none other by Rup Latvala, who's also a special guest, and he's from the band Children of Bodom. Absolutely beautiful guitar solo you're getting throughout this song, but the overall intensity of the song is just absolutely incredible. Really loving just the prominent bass you're getting from Ted Lundstrom. It's absolutely fantastic, along with Hegg's aggressive vocals, especially throughout the chorus. But then what's awesome is the bridge part, Twilight of the Thunder God. An absolutely incredible crowd pleaser as well. And if you've ever been to a AMON AMARTH concert, it's fucking amazing, especially this song, Twilight of the Thunder God. Absolutely incredible. The chorus is so catchy. It's catchy, and it's an amazing guitar licks you're getting throughout this song as well. But overall, the drums are intense. Awesome drum fills throughout the song, creating the overall atmosphere and the intensity. But yeah, what an amazing song Twilight of the Thunder God is. And this was definitely one of my favorite songs off the album, and I believe it's probably one of the singles as well. It sets a foundation of what this album's going to be: fast, heavy, and melodic. So it follows off with Free Will Sacrifice, Wow, okay. So another amazing song by AMON AMARTH. Apparently this song is about an army that fights against another army with 10,000 men, although they are outnumbered 10-1. It's an absolutely incredible story they were telling throughout the song. Really enjoying just the rhythmic guitars throughout the song and the awesome guitar riffs. But overall, the riffs in this song are just fantastic. Loving the lead guitar. The vocals by Heg is so damn aggressive. But overall, 10 Lundström's bass is again quite prominent. What I really did enjoy is the lead guitar by Lavi Mikkonen. But what is amazing is overall intensity of the song. Like, this song's very intense, definitely telling the story of what is happening in between the battle. And yeah, just an absolutely amazing song. It then leads on to Guardians of Asgard. The chorus is so damn catchy, and the guitar, dun 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 dun, absolutely fantastic. But I'm loving the grittiness guitars you're getting throughout this song. It also features Lars Goran Portruff from Entombed, I think. It also does Guardians of Asgard with Heg. Now that's very interesting, but because the goddamn chorus is so damn catchy, because we're the Guardians of Asgard. It's so damn good, it's so damn catchy. Guardians of Asgard. The way Heg just stretches his vocals, so damn guttural as well. But overall, the song's intense, it's aggressive, but I think the guitars really are the main star throughout these songs. It's just overall creates an intense, it's dynamic and versatile, and it's just, the instrumentals are just rhythmic and balanced, and the mixing in this is so good. This is one of my favorite songs by AMON AMARTH ever. I love this song. Although it's only 4 minutes and 25 seconds, it's still a fucking enjoyable song. It's so damn good. And not to mention how detailed the lyrics are as well. Talking about the Guardians of Asgard, the Norse mythological world of Asgard as well. But overall, such an amazing song. And these three songs really create the foundation of what this album is going to be. So the next song is Where Is Your God? Now this is a really fun song. It's a cool song. Heg does this sort of this really fast guttural rap throughout the song. Like really guttural rap. Like sort of could you say sort of a flow. He got a nice flow throughout the song. The chorus is pretty catchy, but overall I think this is probably a forgettable song by AMON AMARTH. Like it's a fun, it's a catchy song and everything, but I just feel that it lacks from the three songs. Guardian Asgard was an amazing song. Twilight of the Thunder God was amazing, and then you had this. I think it sort of was a filler track towards the next song, which was Variegads of Miklagard. What I love overall is riff, dun, 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 absolutely fantastic. The overall guitar riffs are awesome. Heg's vocals are really intense throughout the song, which creates an element of surprise. A really interesting song overall. Loving how dynamic this song is in general, and it's a really fun song. I feel this is way better than Where Is Your God, and it comes back to form for Twilight of the Thunder God, the album as itself. Where Is Your God is definitely a grower in my opinion, but when you get to Variegads of Miklagard, wow, an absolutely intense, incredible song that overall leads on to the next song, which is Tattered Banners and Bloody Flags. This is a pretty heavy song. The song is about a battle between the gods, and it sounds like a march. You can really hear the drums throughout the song, and overall the guitars are really prominent, which escalates the song into the next level, in my opinion. Loving how Heg just expresses that emotion to the listener, not only making it quite melodic, like this is sort of a melodic song, but I could say it's probably a grower as well. I don't think in the first initial listen you would enjoy this. I think this song will definitely be a grower, just like Where Is Your God? But yeah, instrumentals are rhythmic and balanced, it's just rich in flavor, and overall Heg's vocals are so intense throughout this song. So then it leads on to No Fear for the Setting Sun. So this song is a really enjoyable song as well. I'm really loving how melodic it is. The guitars are very melodic, and especially in the chorus, absolutely awesome. But loving the progressive elements throughout the song, awesome chord progression, especially throughout the introduction. I'm loving the galloping drums you're getting throughout this song. The tone of the snare sounds absolutely awesome. The mixing production is really cool as well. But overall, it's a really fun song. Again, head conveying a lot of emotion throughout this song and really telling the listener what this song is about. But overall atmosphere is intense. Really enjoy the tone of the guitars. Another great song by Amon Amarth. It then leads on to The Hero. The Hero is a very interesting song. The lyrics are interesting. It's about a person that is killed during a battle, then probably mourned by strangers. Really interesting song overall. I love it. I know who I am. I am an evil man. I mean, the outro is so damn good in this. Love it. A pretty fun song. Yeah, it's a really interesting song. It's got a really cool melody to the song as well. A really cool melody, like dan, 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 dan. Really cool. But the outro says, I know who I am. I am an evil man. The way he stretches his vocals throughout, man, is just absolutely intense. This song is really underrated. It would definitely be one of my top 10 songs. I love this song. This is fantastic. Really loving the melody of the song. It gets stuck in your head. Like, this is very melodic. Live for the Kill is a really interesting song. I enjoyed Live for the Kill. So with Live for Kill, you get a really tasty guitar solo throughout the bridge part. Absolutely amazing. Loving the overall presence of Heg's vocals in this. But overall, the song is very melodic in general. Really loving the heart-thumping drums throughout this song. Nice chord progression. The overall guitar layering is absolutely awesome. Bass is quite prominent throughout this song. But yeah, it's a very enjoyable song to listen to. So what's really interesting in Live for Kill is you got this really nice symphonic section, like nice strings and like a cello or something like that. Especially at the conclusion, it sounds fucking awesome. Absolutely awesome. Just creates an element of surprise as well, because you do not expect something this heavy could incorporate a few cellos and strings and symphonic elements. It's an awesome symphonic melody and then goes straight back to the heaviness, which creates this amazing song, Live for Kill. Leads on to Embrace the Endless Ocean, an absolutely amazing song talking about a protagonist that fights, tries to get to home, goes and sails on the ocean, and then gets struck by the storm and drowns. It's all you need to know. It's an absolutely intense song. Really intense song, and it's a great close. Absolutely brutal song in general, and to be honest, it's a long song. It's about 7 minutes. It's an intense song. It's heavy, it's gritty, but I'm just loving the build up. Heg's vocals really aggressive throughout the song, really conveying that much sadness throughout the song as well, especially at the conclusion. But it's a great closer. Just loving the guitar melody throughout this song. And you get some really cool stuff going on with the guitars. It's melodic. The drum fills are awesome throughout the song. The bass is very prominent. What I love about this song is just how it's sort of a building up like a crescendo, and it gets really, really heavy. And all of a sudden, bang! Realizing what is happening throughout this song, like a huge story is occurring. So guys, overall, the album's fucking fantastic, and I love it. I wouldn't say it was my favorite album. Probably the previous album. The Twilight of the Thunder God, a fantastic album and everything, but if I had to give you a little bit of criticism, yeah, there is a little bit of criticism. Like, the album does flow, but maybe if you put your critic hat on and you have your first initial listen, maybe the album doesn't really gel with you at first. This album's definitely a grower. Like, it's not as drawing and not as sonically pleasing as with Odin's On Our Side. Odin On Our Side is absolutely amazing in first initial listen. This, on the other hand, it's definitely a grower, and this is why it's become probably one of most fans' favorite album. But yeah, I disagree. I feel that with Odin's On Our Side is definitely a stronger album than Twilight of Thunder God. It's the overall melodies, like, this is very melodic. This is another melodic album, again, by Amon Amarth. And that's just absolutely incredible. And I love Heg's vocals with Odin's On Our Side. Absolutely fantastic. Heg's vocals, again, pretty good as well, but at times he can sound monotone, especially through songs like No Fear for the Setting Sun, Free Will Sacrifice, and Where Is Your God. Where Is Your God is probably the weakest track on the album. But yeah, if I could give it a rating, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. Like, it's a really enjoyable album and everything, but I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. It is probably my second favorite, or probably my third favorite album for AMON AMARTH. But with Odin's on Our Side, it was a lot better, and it was a lot stronger in my opinion. But yeah, it was still an enjoyable album, and I absolutely love it. But you can put your critic hat on and try to figure out what the flaws are for this album. Really hard for me to try and figure out what the flaws are from this album, but there are some flaws. So guys, that's all I have for you for Review Nation. Hope you did enjoy it. Next week we are reviewing Devin Townsend Empath album. How bloody exciting is that? So comment below what you thought about this album review. Keep discussing over in the comments section below, and I will see you in the next one.